There was so much intrigue over this man named Jesus. Experiencing the praises, being raised on behalf of his name, it made something on the inside of me unruffle. I could tell that my mother was having like a similar experience. I never liked to see her cry, but these tears, they seemed to come from a tranquil place. She would freely extend her hands to the ceiling as if reaching up to someone. It was a beautiful mystery to witness. Each time we left that building, we were happier, as if weight had been removed from our person. But as quick as the experience began, it came to an abrupt end. So I was 2 years old at the time of the incident. My older brother, who was 5 at the time, turned the water on to help draw me a bath. Unbeknownst to anyone in the home, the hot water heater was defective, causing scalding temperatures to pour through the spout. And my brother placed me into the water, and when I tried to leap out, I was placed back into it. My thought life was challenged when I met Dave Rover. He was a guest speaker at the church I attended in my late 20s. And when he shared his story about how he got burned, a grenade exploding in his hand, and the devastation he experienced, it was gut-wrenching. Although the horrific event had made it impossible to cover up the scars, it did not diminish Dave's joy, his humor, and truly pure compassion for humankind. I was encouraged by his ability to capture such a positive outlook on what, by all accounts, would be viewed as a tremendous tragedy. I worked harder at not taking it personal when people stared at me, and instead viewed it as an opportunity to build my confidence and share my story. I really wish I knew the best words to use to describe the tragedy of being a first-time mother whose child is stuck fighting for their life. But I don't have the words hostile enough to cripple your heart with the agony that I felt watching Kiara struggle for air. Thankfully, she was born a fighter, which entreated the doctors to go against their initial statement of not aiding in her battle. They worked on her for hours while I waited in the recovery room for mother and daughter bonding time. I did not know what to do. There were an array of emotions flooding me, and all I could do was pray. I wanted Kiara to live, but I hated what her fragile frame was enduring to make my wish come true. Hours went by as I wondered when I would get the chance to hold her and touch her skin against mine. I was afraid to walk away. I had been with Alan since I was in high school. Almost every memory up to that point involved him, and there were some really good memories that we shared. But that time had passed, and there was nothing I could do to reverse it. No manipulation, no control tactics, pleading, or makeover was going to get our marriage back on track. I wanted better for my son. I saw the fear in his little eyes when we fought and did not want him to recall those moments like I could from my childhood, watching my mom crying in the corner after being bullied by her husband. I saw that potential in my situation And Isaac deserved more than that. So when Alan left on the next out-of-town gig, I packed up everything I could fit into my Honda and I left. If allowed, God will use each and every incident we are involved in as a testament of His mercy and goodness. In this case, sharing testimonies has served as an extension of healing for me, a purifier, if you will. It has been an enriching journey to put pen to paper, a snippet of the life that has made me whole. Yes, the brokenness too. I pray I never forget where I came from. The struggles, the heartbreak included, but also the grace, love, and compassion others have shown me along the way. Without all of them working together for good, I would not be who I am. For it takes dirt, water, space, and light for a flower to bloom.